I thought what was interesting too about you is that early on, you know, for inspiration, you was looking up Tyler the Creator, right?
Yeah.
Like looking up his beats and shit.
Yeah.
But you guys make such different music. But one thing I do see in similarity is, you know, a lot of the things online, like you're pulling up with the fucking hat on your freestyle for On the Radar, like, you know, or just even giving a shock factor, you know, in your From the Block freestyle with all the, you know, the people in Zombieland with you in the Underworld, right? And, you know, he started off and he came in the game, boom, he ate a fucking cockroach. Look where he's at, fucking Louis Vuitton. So now I still remember the day that came out and went so viral. Like everybody knew that nigga name after that. It was so funny because I've been thinking about it. I'm like, damn, it'd be crazy if like a new nigga ate a fucking cockroach.
Yeah.
Like,
I eat a perk in a Louis Vuitton
store. It's your boy Hakeem, and you are watching Our Generation Music. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Today I got a very special guest for y'all. The one and only from the Underworld himself. He came to bless the OGM guys and the fans. Skrilla, what's up, my boy?
Yeah, it's me.
In the flesh, man.
What's the deal? What's the deal?
So we going to the Underworld.
We'll never leave the Underworld.
Never leave it?
Nah.
Man, how long you been going to the Underworld for, man?
That's where I'm from. That's where I came from.
He was born and molded by it.
That's where I came from. You see what my hood look like?
Yeah.
You really seen that shit?
I mean, I've never been there, but I've seen the videos for sure.
That shit crazy, bro. You gotta come down there, bro. You gotta let me give you a tour of the Underworld, bro.
I'm definitely down for that, man. I'm down for the Underworld. What is like your craziest memory from being in the Underworld?
Bro, you actually walk by somebody that's literally dead, like overdose, like literally dead, just laying on the floor. Literally though, like no bullshit.
Just
though.
died.
Yeah, like literally people like just literally overdose right in front of your face. Like, you gotta come down there to see that shit. A lot of people wouldn't believe me, bro. That's where I'm from, that shit really like that.
Yo, that's literally like the scene in like Boys in the Hood when he's like, yeah, you wanna go see a dead body?
Yeah, no bullshit. Yup, that's an old head movie too. Yeah, but fucking, I ain't gonna fraud, bro. That shit really different down there though, bro. Anybody that come down there though, they like, what the fuck, bro? It's nothing like that. Like I rode by fucking, what's that, Scare Row?
Yeah.
Shit, nothing like that at all.
Don't even compare.
Nothing, nowhere near, like not even 20%.
Niggas got it good in LA.
Yeah, hell yeah, bro. It's just boring as shit out here though. It's like nothing to do.
What do you usually, how is it boring to you? Like, what do you usually like to do?
It ain't nothing to do. I like chilling in the hood with niggas, like just mobbing, like on some like, that shit ain't, like I don't even know how to explain this shit, just slow.
There's no thrill?
Yeah, like this shit slow, this shit dry. This shit dry.
It's supposed to be paradise, man. It's California. There's breeze, there's beautiful women, there's great weed. Food is trash though.
I'm trying to go back to the biddy, to the Underworld. Back to the Underworld like Patrick Star.
Oh my God. Speaking of Patrick Star, it's so funny because he literally lived under a rock. Like, where do you feel like you'd like build a dream house? Like, what would it look like? Would it be like all black or some crazy shit?
I would want, my dream crib is in the middle of the woods.
Where?
Yeah, in the middle of the woods, like that old wood, like that, like you know, like that old cracked up wood.
Yeah.
I want like a crib like that in the middle of the woods though, like nice luxury crib, just like old vintage crib.
Did you see like neighbors being there or nah? Like you just by yourself type shit?
Yeah, like in the middle of nowhere, like nobody there. Like you just see bears and shit walking by type shit at nighttime.
Mm-hmm.
This type of shit I fuck with though.
Would you go hunting and shit like that?
I just stay in the crib, get fried up and chill in the crib.
Just sitting on the couch fried.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Sounds like some activities for the woods for sure. But how you gonna eat, man? You gotta go camping, you gotta, you know what I mean? You gotta light a fire.
No, I'm gonna be loaded up.
Your body heat, that's it.
Yeah.
Yo, Skrilla, I found out about you, my man Vert from Jersey, one of my big bros. Last time we went to New York, he was playing you heavy, especially the song Hood Hopper. That was definitely in the rotation. And honestly, that was a song that was like, nah, this is serious. These niggas is hard. Like, this is so fire. And it's been stuck in my head. And I was obviously, I'm like, yeah, I got to tap in and sit down with this nigga. But that is a form of like, you know, I don't know if you guys are officially coining it, but Philly drill, right?
Yeah. You put me in the drill category?
I wouldn't. So that's where I'm trying to like figure out, like, are you guys categorizing it like that, or are just people saying that and saying it? Like,
personally, I don't feel like I'm a drill rapper though. Like my shit just different, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna hold you. My shit different. I don't even know what type of music I make. Like I make like fucking like gangster rock star shit or some shit. Like so I make Santo music. I don't know how to describe that shit. But ain't nobody from Philly making music. No, they on that now though. Like in Philly that they all doing that sound now though, with putting the drill onto the type of beats that I do.
Okay.
Like literally the whole city.
So it's like a dark.
Like I started that sound. Like I was the first person to even be getting on them type of beats, shit. But everybody on that shit now though. Everybody on that shit. Even in different cities, they all on that shit.
Shit's crazy, man. It's definitely dope. From seeing like, you know, a couple months ago, hearing the song in the car, me and him driving around New York to now seeing where you're at. Like you've been going viral like crazy, bro. That On the Block freestyle was absolutely crazy. Took it back to the Underworld. I actually never left the Underworld, but
you feel like I'm doing good though as an artist though. You feel like I'm doing good right now though.
I think you're definitely.
How you feel? You think my shit taking long? You think I'm moving slow, or you think I'm moving fast? Like how you feel?
I mean, I feel like you're doing pretty good, honestly. Do you personally feel like there's things that you can be doing better?
I feel like my shit's slow as shit right now. Like I feel like I'm supposed to be way bigger than I'm is right now.
But why is that? Like, if you can self-reflect on your own career, like things that could, you know, stop you from growing at the rate that you want to grow or think you should grow, like what would you say about you? That like, damn, maybe that's one of the reasons.
Yeah, like I put that work in. Like I'm in the studio 24/7. I just need to start doing shit that I'm doing now. Like I ain't never leave the city for real. Mm-hmm. I'm just now starting to move around and shit and do shit with other people. I was just doing shit by myself, doing shit in Philly. That's it. Yeah. That's where I feel like I'm fucking up at though. But I feel like I'm about to go crazy. You know, I should need to my shit. Hopefully though, the next couple months my shit turn.
Yeah, I feel like the one way for an artist to like not be regional and like get stuck in a regional box is you got to move around and go bring that sound to other places where it's like, okay, I'm gonna go to Atlanta, do a song in Atlanta with Who's Hot in Atlanta, go to Detroit, go do a song in Detroit, maybe go up to New York, go, you know, get one of these niggas in New York on my shit, come to LA. I seen you in LA, tapped in with Lefty Gunplay. So you are making the moves. I did peep that. I'm like, okay, that was a great move.
Yeah,
because Lefty's one of the hottest niggas right now.
Yeah, I fuck with Lefty. That's my dog.
He's wild, bro.
Yeah, that's my dog. You know out here, they don't say burnt out here. Like, if I be like, yo, bro, you burnt out, bro. Mm-hmm. That's like, shit, that's disrespectful down here, though. You know, in Philly, that's what we say, though. Like, when a nigga, like, a little burnt, you, like, burnt out. Like, I'm burnt out. Like, my man, like, we telling Lefty, like, yo, bro, you burnt out, bro. You burnt. He like, bro, I don't tolerate disrespect, bro. Whole time we not knowing that you're not supposed to say that shit out here, though. Yeah. But his man broke it down, though, bro. That shit just had me cracking the fuck up. We was in the studio for a minute last night, too. We shot a video and all that shit. I saw that. Yeah, that's my dog for Lefty.
Yeah, so you doing the things that you need to do in the sense of, like, you know, getting out of a box of being regional or just not growing at the rate you want to grow. You have worked with G Herbo.
Yeah, Swerve. Yeah, that's my dog.
You and Swerve locked in and work, you know. Swerve is a great cosign, I think, for street artists and just giving them a certain visibility and a stamp. Definitely one of the last guys I would feel like that, you know, that is coming from, you know, damn near 10 plus years in the game that can give you a nice street look.
Yeah, no, hell yeah, no, Swerve definitely a legend though. Swerve a legend though, bro. And he had to do the shit that he did with me. Like we really just we got a couple bangers too. That's why I'm out here right now. We supposed to shoot the video. We about to shoot the video probably today or tomorrow.
Look, so you answering your own question, like, nigga, I'm working on it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But you definitely have to get out your comfort zone. Like obviously, you know, acknowledging that, like, yo, I was in Philly just working with niggas, but you got to make the sound travel. You know, most people sometimes don't really blow up in their city like that. They'll get a buzz in their city, but it takes some moving around.
And stay boxed in.
Stay boxed in, and now they moved around. They might have went to Atlanta, spent a year in Atlanta. It's like, yo, my shit moved down here. Yeah. You know what I mean? Now the DJs in Atlanta is fucking with my shit, and they playing this shit, and then boom.
Yeah, no, for sure. Yeah, no, for sure.
And then also your city seeing, you know, you being bigger than what it is. Like, oh nah, he got motion down there and over there too. Like you see him linking up with so and so doing shit, this and that. That changes the whole perspective. When you go back, I bet you when you go back to Philly, you know, the next time you about to go back home, niggas gonna be like, oh nah, we see you, bro. Like even now, like just posting you on my story that we're doing the interview, like certain people that I look for to like, okay, this person has good taste in music. Like they're responding like, oh yeah, that's fire. Like that's it. People fuck with your shit, bro. Like you hard and you different. I thought what was interesting too about you is that early on, you know, for inspiration, you was looking up Tyler the Creator, right? Like looking up his beats and shit. But you guys make such different music. But one thing I do see in similarity is, you know, a lot of the things online, like you're doing, like you're pulling up with the fucking hat on your freestyle for On the Radar, like, you know, or just even giving a shock factor, you know, in your From the Block freestyle with all the, you know, the people in Zombieland with you in Underworld, right? And, you know, he started off and he came in the game, boom, he ate a fucking cockroach. Look where he's at, fucking Louis Vuitton. So now I still remember the day that came out and went so viral. Like everybody knew that nigga name after that. It was so funny because I've been thinking about it. I'm like, damn, it'd be crazy if like a new nigga ate a fucking cockroach.
Yeah.
Like,
I eat a perk in a Louis Vuitton store.
It's not a cockroach, but a perk in a Louis Vuitton store.
Yeah, I'd eat a
shit,
perk.
you might get banned from Louis Vuitton for like that went up crazy.
That's probably why they got my Instagram shadowbanned right now.
Oh God, well, there's many different reasons. Your Instagram is like a fucking, it's like a subreddit of like crazy hoods, like you know what I mean? Like you go to like a subreddit and see all the craziest shit.
And I began like my shit began deleted sometimes when I post pictures of my hood. Like if I just post pictures of like, you know, the J's and all that shit though in the hood though, if I just take a picture and all that and they like got wounds or type shit, that shit get taken down, Like, but that's really where I come from though, like the Underworld, like you can't even show that shit on Instagram.
So you did drop a project, Underworld, right?
Yeah, yep.
Finally put it out. It was pushed back for like 2 weeks or something?
That shit been done for like a year, bro.
What was like the issue with it getting pushed back?
Cause I was going through a process where I was debating if I wanted to drop. I didn't understand the label. I didn't, you know, I had labels trying to sign me, but I didn't understand what a label was supposed to do. I didn't understand none of that shit though. So I'm thinking, should I drop it independent or should I drop it under the label? And I'm thinking if you drop music under a label, that shit goes trillion views type shit. But the whole time it's actually the artist that gets the streams. It's not the label. It's just there just for, you know, that shit just a bank for real. Like this is a loan. Yeah. But I didn't understand that shit though. So I was holding on to the Underworld project the whole time I was independent, waiting to sign, going through everything. And then when I signed, I didn't know that you had to know who the producers were. You had to own and buy the beats. You had to a fucking what's the shit called? The
sample clearance.
The actual sound of you rapping without the beat. You gotta have the words written down, each typed up. I didn't understand none of that shit though. We went through a couple months. Like I got my lawyer here now, Lex. I
met him. At first I thought, I'm like, damn, this nigga got open cases and shit. Nigga, that's my entertainment lawyer. I've never seen a rapper pull up with their lawyer. So
that's my dog, though. That's my dog.
Shout out, little boy Lex.
Yeah, Lex. Yeah, fucking. We went through a whole process with buying the beats, and then you know I had my Orisha singing like our ancestors like for the religion. Like I got like the guys singing. And I took the samples from off of YouTube, so we had to go back and get people to actually sing it, like get a Santo to actually sing. Yeah, and we had to try to buy the samples of somebody singing the Mauritius, and the people that we were trying to buy it from weren't from there, from like fucking
West Bumbo,
like Haiti, like words, like just nothing.
No communication,
there's no email to get in contact with nobody. So my project really took a while, and I feel like by the time I dropped it, I already put so much of that sound out. People already started gravitating and taking that sound, so the sound wasn't unique anymore though. So I feel like I dropped it a little bit late, and that shit No, but my album, my tape did real good though. Like it's
Yeah.
still doing great though right now. But I feel as though it would have did way better though if I
In the
dropped
midst
it
of the
at
anticipation,
yeah.
Because obviously, you know, in that time when you're creating such a new sound and vibe, there's so many people that want to, you know, emulate that, and then people are like, damn, where this nigga at? Oh, we got this nigga over here that sounds just like it.
Yeah. And I feel like when you make music, the music has to be dropped around the time that you made it, because I feel like when you save music, the sound, I feel like the world just, like the sound in the world just changed. Like if somebody got a song that they made 10 years ago, it's gonna sound like 10 years ago. If you got a song that you made last year, it's gonna sound like last year.
100%.
Like, I feel as though the music you currently making, you have to like just keep dropping that shit.
Definitely agree with that, because there's definitely chance, even songs that have came out from like 10 years ago that we looked at was great, you can hear it now and be like, that's so dated. You can hear the drums, hear the kick, and hear the melodies, like, oh, that sounds like a 2000s, this and that. So there is a datedness in music. But I mean, yo, you put the project out, niggas is still jacking with it.
Yeah, that was sure.
You know what I mean? Niggas are still fucking with it and shit. And you know, it was dedicated to CHEEZE, RP CHEEZE. He was on the project before. Talk a little bit about, you know, you guys' relationship and just dedicating this to him.
Cause before when I was making my album, I was recording in the studio that he was recording at, and we spent some time together, made a couple songs, and we was chilling for the last couple days. And I never expected no shit like that to happen to somebody like him. Like he not. Like, you know, like he good person. He good person. He not on no dumb shit, doing no dumb shit, running out here with his head cut off. Like he had his head on his shoulders, and I didn't expect no shit like that for that to happen to him. And I actually played basketball with him when I was younger too. Like we kind of go, you know, we from Philly, so you know, I see around growing up. And that shit happened like literally after I got all my beats and everything cleared and everything. Cause at first I didn't have him on the tape, and then when he passed, I'm like, yo, let me just put him on this, cause I didn't have no features for real.
Yeah.
So I just dedicated it to him for real. Yeah, just cause that felt, you know, that shit fucked up though. That shit fucked the city up for real.
For sure, man.
Yeah.
Did you get to talk to Gilly or anything?
No, I never really talked to Gilly before. Nope. No, I never talked to Gilly before.
I'm sure he loves the fact that you dedicated this project to his son.
No, for sure. Yeah, that shit wasn't even for him though. That was for CHEEZE though. Yeah, but I fuck with Gilly and Wallow though. They doing a good thing for the city.
100%, man. And you know, another thing, you know, you spoke on too early, you know, with clearing the samples and shit, and you know, unique to your sound. Now, you being Mexican and everything, right? But you're tapping into, you know, these Haitian sounds and everything, like
they not really considered Haitian sound. I mean, you could say that it started from everything. That's where the roots came from my religion, but it's not really like a race religion though. Like it's a religion though. It's a religion. It's a belief. But what you was asking me though?
How did you like find out like about this? Like, you know, because your religion and you know, these different things that you're saying on songs, they're definitely, you know, something that people are. It's a constant thing for you. Like,
I got my own little cult. Yeah, like I got my little following, my cult following from all the Santos and the Paleros. But I'm born in a religion though. Like my mom do this shit. Like I'm born into this shit. So I've been doing this shit all my life once I turned 7.
Okay. Yeah. Explain a little bit about the religion, like
specific. Like it's a lot to explain. Like what you mean, like
if
like
you
asking me, like,
if you can like
Christian.
if you can give like anybody like, you know, I don't know, like just like a basic way to like understand the religion.
Your third eye open, like that's what that shit mean. Like you woke, like you see a lot of shit that I see a lot of shit that other people can't see. I believe I do. I see a lot of people. I see a lot of things. Like I don't even know how to explain it to you. Like
what do you be seeing?
I guess I see things before it happen. Like,
you can see the future?
Yeah, like I wouldn't say it like that, but like you spirits talk to you, like spirits talk to you, and you could talk to them too, though. But like I'm trying to explain it to you though. What it
you've talked, like, but wait, you've talked to a spirit before?
Yeah, like I talked
what
to
was
my
the What was the conversation like? What was
like regular conversation like we having like.
Were you alarmed when you first like talked to a spirit? You're like, oh, is this really happening? Like I'm talking to a spirit right now.
You know, you making it sound weird though.
No, I'm just.
No, you ain't no, but like fucking like, for example.
Because I would be alarmed if I was talking to a spirit, like, you know what I mean?
Like for example, I talked to Agun. Agun, he's one of the Orishas. He's the owner of metal. So like he is metal though. Like,
okay,
and
the element metal is him.
Yeah, and I actually I had my Agun pot where you could actually conversate and like do certain things for like to like keep it working for you. Like it's a lot to explain. I talk about it in my music though, like Underworld. Underworld sure. Though, like that album Underworld, I actually literally explain damn near all of that shit for real. I explain a lot of that shit. And my first tape I ever dropped called Santos, I actually talk about that shit. Like that's really what my music I talk about.
Yeah. No, that's crazy, man. I feel like for me, like if I was talking to a spirit, I would trip the fuck out. I'd be like, oh shit, what the fuck's going on?
That's a gift though too. It's a gift. Like sometimes I could actually like look at people in their face and you could like see death sometimes. Like,
damn.
Yeah, like
you've seen death on somebody's face before?
Like
is it like a spirit
times.
over them or something?
Like multiple times. Like I guess if you could explain it like that, like I could look at some people in their face and like you could see death in their face, and sometimes and they literally actually like multiple times actually like look at people and I'm like, damn, I don't know what he's going through, and I don't want to say nothing and be weird about it and be like, yo, don't get killed or something. Then motherfucker look at me like, what the fuck?
You, twin?
But I be looking at some people in that shit and they literally get killed like later on, like it'll happen a month or two later or three later and shit, and I'll be like, damn, that's fucked up. But lately though, when I see it in people, sometimes I actually tell them. Like the last couple times I actually told.
Is there like a way to tell someone to like, you know, maybe a prayer or something to help that? Is there like, yo, you got some evil things on you, let's, you know, pray this away, or like get this, you know, away from me?
Yeah, I just don't ever go that far though. I don't know why though, but I just don't though. I don't
could
know.
be helpful.
Yeah, no, for sure. I ain't
if it's the ops though and the enemies, they gonna stay there, nigga.
Yeah. Like you could put bad spirits on people too. Like you could put a person's name and like their birthday and shit like that inside the. You could put them inside the Agun pot, and like you basically sending Agun like metal, like they could get shot, stabbed, something could happen to them.
So it would be something in metal that would kill them. Like, oh, that's crazy.
Yeah,
you know,
it's different ways you could do things though. Like you can actually put somebody's name in your shoe and keep it or in the bottom of your sock or in your shoe, like bad shit happened to them. Like
you know what's crazy with that? Like my grandma, she was big. Like I'm from Jamaica, right? Yeah. So I'm like big into ubia. We call it ubia.
What do you call it?
Ubia. Ubia, yeah. Like ubia, it's like voodoo, but you know what I mean. Yeah. But we just call it.
Say it again.
Ubia. I went to Jamaica and that was like 10 years ago, and you know I'm wearing my sandals. I left my yard, obviously, right? So I left my yard. I'm wearing my sandals and I'm wearing socks. Like I'm still in America. Like you know what I mean. And I go to the shop and this and that. My socks gets dirty, so I like throw my socks in the garbage. And I'm about to throw it in the garbage, right? And one of the dudes was like, "Yo, like nigga, them Puma socks, and they fly. You know what I mean? In Jamaica, that's fly." He's like, "Yo, let me get those. I'm just gonna wash them." I'm like, not thinking of it. I'm like, I'm just gave him the socks, right? Yeah. Bro, I walked back home. Before like I'm 1 foot into like stepping in my yard. Yeah. My grandma looked at me. She said, "Where's your socks?" And I was like, I gave them to like somebody, they were dirty. And she looked at me, she was crying. She was like, started praying. My dad was like bugging out, why are you giving people your socks? Because they can ubia you. They have like your DNA and your sweat. No. And like, she was losing it. She had to pray over all types of crazy shit. Like, it was crazy as fuck. I'm like a little young nigga smoking weed. I'm like, bro, I don't give a fuck about this. I wasn't taking it serious. And yeah, they were scared. They're like, your plan can blow up. Like,
if he had bad intentions, though, like if he had bad intentions, like
he could have done whatever.
Yeah, get pieces of somebody's hair, underwear, Like, yeah.
Whatever. She was like, bro, I swear, bro, my foot literally touched the gate. She's like, where's your socks? She's like, she already was looking at me and like making sure she remembered everything I had on before I left, just watching over me. And yeah, she was tripping. Nothing happened that I don't know of, but you can't even tell. You don't even know.
Yeah, unless you was into the religion, like she could tell you.
Oh,
like
this
she could tell you,
that.
like if somebody put like some bad intentions on you, or it's like she could tell you, like like so you know a little bit about the underworld.
Yeah, definitely do. Shit's crazy, bro. Like growing up, like niggas see
you
niggas.
Believe it?
I mean, I think the older I get, like I definitely believe a little bit more and more. You know what I mean? But like around that time, I'm young. I just want to smoke weed and fuck bitches. You feel me? I'm not thinking about religion and that. But I've been through some shit.
So when you die, what you think gonna happen?
Honestly, I'm not 100% sure about that.
But what you think though? Like,
what do I think?
Yeah.
I really can't. Like I'm not 100% sure. I hope that I'm in a sense I make it to something like heaven. You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm not 100% sure. What do you think?
I believe you born again, like you like when you had deja vu and shit like that. That's your old soul remembering shit from your past life, and I believe like you born again in a certain life too, like if depending on how like if you a bad person, you born and fucked up, and I believe you just born again, and I believe like
so you believe life is an endless cycle? The human experience.
I believe that, and I believe though like fucking like the way you die, like where your birthmark at?
I don't really like.
I believe wherever your birthmark is,
where you died.
That plays a role. Like that's like like it has something to do with your death. Yeah.
So if you have like a noticeable mark, that's
something got something to do with
interesting.
Death. Like I believe I was told that I'm gonna die from a heart attack, and
because you have a birthmark over there.
Before I even told my grandmother and all that,
they knew what you were gonna die from.
And I got my birthmark right on my heart, and I'm gonna die from a heart attack. That's what I believe.
So are you like? Do you believe in the fact that you might be able to change your death? Because if you ate a certain way and did certain things, you might not die that way if you keep a healthy heart. Or do you believe the inevitable is the inevitable?
Yeah, that's just what it is. Yeah.
Thanos wins again. Thanos wins again. So it's just like, I mean, I feel like, I don't know, that's interesting, I mean, for me personally, I kind of feel like, obviously the older you get, I feel like people get closer to religion because the unknowing is, it's closer than ever, but it's just like, it's life. I believe in the human experience. I know that for sure. Like, I definitely believe in, experiencing life. You know what I mean? Like, in a sense of just like, this is a one-of-one thing that you're going through, and you might only get it once, you might not. Like, it's confusing, life is confusing.
Yeah.
My granny is praying for me, so. These niggas gonna be like, these niggas got deep. I turned the interview on. He's like, these niggas that got deep.
No Diddy.
Yo, man, that's crazy, man. That literally came out of Philly. Like the No Diddy, I forgot bro's name. I forgot his name, whatever. But Quilly, shout out you, man, for retiring an old phrase and bringing a new one. Yo, Philadelphia. There's so many legends that come from there. I feel like
Uzi,
Meek, and you worked with Uzi, but the song had got deleted. Like, whatever happened with that?
Fucking, I'm gonna keep it being. I don't even know my damn self. Like, fucking, me and Uzi did the song before I signed, and I was asking him like I was asking him as much shit I could ask him, and I was asking him like, should I sign? Like before I signed, I asked him like, should I sign? What you think? How you feel? Da da da. He told me wait 6 months and just drop the song and this, that, and the third. But me, you know what I'm saying? I had so many offers and all that shit, and I was just ready to sign. Like, I was just ready to get it over with and go to my next level of my career, thinking that when I signed that they shoot me up, you know, but I actually still got to put the work in. But he told me to, I'm going off topic, but he told me to drop it though before I signed. But I didn't though. I signed. And then, you know, when you sign,
you gotta clear it.
You gotta get the song cleared. Yeah. And you gotta, you know, same process and shit.
Clearing.
So yeah, I went through that
percentages.
shit. I went through that shit every time I was with Vert. I'm like, yo, I'm about to drop. He's like, go ahead, drop it. Just drop it. Go ahead, drop it. I'm like, I gotta get it cleared though. We going through the process. And you know, he under different labels, multiple labels. So you gotta get it clear. Yeah, so you gotta get it cleared through multiple different. So I got it cleared through him and whatever. Lex know though, but fucking. So I ended up just posting it myself on my YouTube channel, and Atlantic Records had contacted the label and was like, yo, can y'all take it down so we could finish going through and I'm like, y'all could just take that shit down. Go ahead. They just took it down. Yeah. But I ain't know about that shit. Ain't nothing. You know what I'm saying? I worked with Uzi.
Yeah, I got multiple songs.
Yeah. We got a couple songs. I worked with Uzi. That's like fucking, that's legendary. I fuck with Vert.
Yeah.
That's my dog. Like, I don't know why. I don't give a fuck about none of that shit though. Like, you know what I'm saying? I got a chance to work with Uzi. Motherfuckers that died. Motherfuckers that just died just to see him.
It's a big stamp coming from Philly in the city, you know?
Yeah, that's my dog though. That's my dog. I fuck with Vert though. And his whole crew, we all locked in. I fuck with Vert. Like,
yeah, I feel like we're gonna officially see something, you know?
Yeah, no, for sure.
Now it's just the process, you know? He did give you great advice though. And for you guys out there, a lot of street artists or just artists, and when you have a feature like that, don't drop that when you're signed, bro. Let it rip. Put it out. If that artist is telling you drop it, put that shit out, because once you sign, it's not the same anymore, like in the sense of the free will you have on dropping music.
That shit was only procedure. That shit was out for 6 days, 6 or 7 days. That shit had 800,000 views on YouTube.
I remember watching the video. You were just in the studio.
Yeah.
Because, bro, I'm telling you, like, we're in New York driving around to your shit, and I'm like, oh shit, this nigga going crazy, like, you know what I mean? Yo, so there's also like a lot of people too that, you know, might not understand you, obviously being from, you know, the underworld and this and that, and might be looking at some of your, you know, some of the things that you're doing as like antics or like some demonic stuff. Like, what is your thoughts on that, you know?
I mean, you really, in the shit I be doing, you're really not supposed to even be putting it out like under the religion. You're not even supposed to really be putting so much out about, like, you know, I'm not like, a lot of, like, I don't put information out, but like a little small stuff that I be doing, you're really not supposed to do though. But like, I do stuff though where like it's fine though. I do it a certain way though. But like you ever seen me when I had the goat?
Just about to bring that up.
Yeah, like,
you know what's so funny? Instagram again has a reason to shadow ban your ass, because I seen that motherfucker and it had the blur over it. I'm like, what could this nigga possibly post next?
Yeah, but they never deleted it though.
They didn't.
I deleted it. I just archived it. I just recently did it when my page got shadow banned. I don't know what for or what they shadow banned me, but my page shadow banned. But they never deleted the picture. I got the one with the chicken and the goat. They never.
Bro, that is crazy.
Yeah.
I know PETA was on your ass. Them PETA nigga was. Yeah. I know PETA hit you DMs like, hey nigga, take that shit down.
Yeah, not real shit though.
Them vegans, everybody, it was probably on your head, bro.
Yeah, but. Because I thought that shit would have got taken down, but I think that they didn't because they knew that it was the religion, or I don't know why though. They never took that shit down though.
Well, it's hard for them to go against people's religion on Instagram. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, you know, they're gonna like, yo, this is my religion, bro. Like, we sacrifice. Wait, did I use the right word?
Yeah.
We sacrifice goats. Okay, I don't. This man does. It's so crazy because, you know, I grew up in Jamaica and shit, and yes, there was always a love for animals and this and that, but I didn't really understand, like I came to America and seen people having like dogs like in their houses and shit like that. Like outside, our dogs guard our yard, like a yard dog that, you know what I mean? Like, you can't go to somebody's house after 6 because that the dog don't know your smell, it will literally kill you. There's like 3 dogs there that, it's bro, them dogs will attack. And I've been bitten by so many dogs growing up. Like I came to America and I'm like, I thought all dogs were mean.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? People are like playing, throwing their puppies in the air. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like
out Jamaica though, you talking about?
Yeah, bro.
They dogs
are not like nice things in Jamaica. They are like protectors. Like they protect your yard. During the daytime, shit be cool. And even sometimes they're fucking crazy. Like sometimes. But as soon as it goes dark, dogs are in like, nigga, you can't like come over here. We don't know your smell.
That's tough.
You know what I mean? Like we don't know who you are, bro. That shit is crazy, bro.
I gotta get a Jamaican dog.
I'm sure it's like that in like the DR, Mexico. Is it like that in Pablo too?
Peru?
Yeah, in Peru. My bad. I call my man Mexican.
Yeah.
He not even Mexican. In Peru, are they like that?
Yeah, some areas for sure, like jungles and stuff.
Jungles. I mean, yeah, I grew up in.
Bro, you're not Mexican?
No, at all.
I think that like damn near like that's damn near like related though, right?
That's racist. People are different. Different tribes. You know about the tribes and shit.
Yeah, no, I know though. But I'm Mexican though. So
You Mexican.
I'm Mexican.
But yeah, nah, bro. Yeah, we need to bring back fucking Jamaican dogs, man. Real dogs back to America. But yeah, bro, it's absolutely crazy. But even goats, like I grew up like fucking killing chickens too, like, but eating them obviously, and like, but like when I see that, I'm like, oh, that's how I grew up, like.
Yeah, we don't actually like look at it as like killing, like sacrificing like that, like on some like fuck it, just it's like actually blessings, like you, it's like giving and getting your blessings, like it's like a process. It's not just like just kill a goat and it's fucking do. It's not like that though.
That's just some childhood serial killer
that's
shit.
the way they look at it though. Yeah.
I'm being funny, but nah, I mean, I grew up on a farm, so like, well, it's so weird because in Jamaica you don't even look at it like as a farm. Like you just have your, chicken coop and your pig pen. And
I love life like that.
You would like Jamaica. See, you went from the woods in the beginning. Now it's just time for you to go to yard.
The woods is like that's compatible too though. Like it's just like freedom though. It's like you just like like you breathing fresh air. Like you're not boxed in. Like I feel like out here and like in Philly, like I feel like you like boxed in, like
it's tight.
Yeah, like I just the way life is made up. I just don't like really like that shit. Like I don't understand that shit. Like having to pay rent to live in a house, like that shit just is like weird though. Like I don't know how to explain that shit.
Remember what Orlando Brown said? He said, God gave us grapes and you niggas making us pay for it.
No.
I felt him on that shit.
Yeah, no, for real.
Bro, fruits, like, fruits and food should be free, bro. Like, no one should pay for food.
You shouldn't be listening to what Orlando Brown talking about, though. That nigga crazy as shit.
He crazy, but every crazy nigga got some truth in him.
Yeah, that motherfucker crazy.
He crazy, though. But I think every crazy nigga got some truth. You gotta just decipher. He right on that. Well, you paying for grapes, nigga. I go in the grocery store, I'm eating grapes for free. Because that's my right. That's my God-given human right to eat grapes for free. I'm stealing them shits.
Yeah, no, but yeah, that's what I'm talking about with how life is weird, though. I don't like that shit.
So if you was president, what would you make the world like?
The way it is, it gotta stay the way the way it is, though. That shit gotta stay like that. It was already like
Design.
Like this shit was already made like that, though. Like I feel like, nah, I ain't gonna say that though. Like
say
shit,
what? Say man.
Like I feel like the like I don't know like the history of it though. Like how the what is it, like the white people had the black people as slaves, and I fuck with white people though, but I feel like white people like don't have the same soul as black people. Like they got different feelings from us. Like it's like
you feel like there's a difference in soul with black and white people?
Yeah, like I feel like every human not human though. Like
what do you mean by that?
Like fucking, like I'm gonna give you an example though, I'm gonna give you an example though, cause I just like the best way I can explain it to you though. But I feel like, and I just see it in a lot. It's in black people too, but I see it in a lot of white people though. But not on no racist shit though. But like when I getting arrested, like when I get arrested in the cop or book me or whatever, you talk to them and like they like you ask them for your name or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like they don't got like a soul, like they don't care for your life. Like they'll just put you in a cage and just like
lack of compassion.
Yeah, like I feel like like the way the world's set up, I feel like they created it though. Like they just like I'm trying to explain it though. You get what I'm saying though a little bit though.
Yeah.
Like I feel like they don't have like humans, like a human soul. Like they don't care for certain shit. Like I feel like they could just like look at certain shit, like watch somebody get killed with no like feelings about it and not like, you get what I'm saying though?
Yeah, like just in a sense of like core to like human feeling, emotion.
Like when I was booked, every person that worked inside the district, like every person that worked in there, and when they come and walk up and talk to you or pull you out, the question or whatever going on, and I actually look at them in their face, I see something like different, like no soul, like no care, like the devil, like I just feel like I just look at them like they like the fucking devil, like I don't know how to explain it to you, bro, but like I just see certain shit in their faces that I don't really fuck with.
Yeah, no, I feel that they probably hit you with one of these too.
Yeah. You know,
the go-to white people.
Though?
The go-to white people.
Yeah.
You know, buddy.
Mm-hmm.
Nah, but not all. You know, I grew up.
All though, but
not all white people are bad, and you know.
Yeah, no.
You know, this and that, but you know, I grew up in the suburbs too after Jamaica, so I've known some great white people, worked with some great white people. But I know what you mean though, especially with the police, 100%, and you know,
I feel like
in situations of power, white, you know what I mean, like white people in situations of power can definitely, you know, be like that.
And I feel like they set the world up where the black people are always like at the bottom, like that's why the way the black people and certain people like living the way they live, like just killing and just it's no like we don't got no like
we need some reparations.
Yeah, like we don't got no life. Like it's like we just born to get killed or like go to jail. Like I feel like that's what's like made for like you know.
Nah, I mean shit.
Up.
I feel like, you know, opening scene, Boys in the Hood. You know what I mean? Literally, like, liquor store on every fucking corner, guns right down the street. You know what I mean? Who's profiting and making off, you know, all the money off of this while we killing each other? So that, I mean, just what we do have to change us when we get in position and able to change people's lives and do better. It's like, that's what we got to do. You know what I mean? You know, we know this is an issue and it's a problem. Like, you know, for me personally, when I get money, I'm taking my money to Jamaica. I'm fixing my country. I ain't fixing America. I'm taking my money to yard. I'm gonna fix my yard up. No, I might donate to my hometown some stuff, but I'm gonna fix my country up, man. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I love America. Thank y'all for having me and, you know, letting a brother be here, but I'm taking my money to Jamaica, man. Y'all niggas give niggas money away like crazy out here. I know what y'all be doing to government. These niggas be wildin'. Oh God. What can the fans look forward, you know, for you coming up? Obviously, you just dropped, you know, the new project.
Yeah, I'm about to. I'm not working right now. I'm currently working on my album though. I'm working on my album. It's called Pray For Me. I'm doing an album called Pray For Me. I'm damn near like halfway done though right now though. That's what I've been working on lately though. I'm just trying to think of the features that I want on there though. But I'm doing my album called Pray For Me. I'm about to drop a couple singles. I was supposed to be shooting my video with Herb today. Like, I got a lot of music, bro. I've been making so much music. I got so much music. I just feel like I gotta work on putting it out now the right way. Yeah. And this shit be a lot too, bro. This shit not just like, this shit a lot though. Like, it's a lot doing this shit. And when you don't got a team, like you gotta have like a real team. Like, you gotta have like a whole entire football team helping you with this shit. 100%. Like, it's hard to do it if you only got 2-3 people with you. That shit is a lot. That shit a lot for sure. And when you doing it on your own and with your own money and everything, you know, that shit really a lot.
Yeah. Well, we usually do this to close it out, brother. What is your message for our generation?
My message from our generation: don't do drugs.
As this man pops a perk while this start. My boy.